Hey, what's going on, guys? Fixing the camera here for just a second. First time doing kind of one of these overhead situations and got a new rig, so bear with me on the cards. Also, you're going to notice that I have things unfortunately backwards. You guys know these cards. You can look them up in Dreamborn, whatever. We know what we're looking for, so don't worry too much about that. As I mentioned in some of the posts I made just a second ago, if we do end up with extras on rares and super rares, things like that. I am going to see what we have left. Even stuff like Grandmother Willows, if people are needing those, like common, staples. We'll see if any play sets I can put together and do some giveaways tonight too. So if you hang out with us, happy to try to throw some stuff your way. I got some signed TPOs if you're a TPO enjoyer. And my friend Amanda, she made me these fungus TCG stickers. Let's see if I can show them not completely upside down. I'll have these with me in Ghent if you guys are going to Ghent in early March. But otherwise, if I send you any giveaways tonight, I'll throw in a sticker if you have something you're interested in. So should have a bunch of cool stuff coming down the line. If you are not a Metafy subscriber right now, something I want to shout out is I am doing a tournament starting next week. Signups for a Porcana online tournament. We are going to do rounds every couple of weeks, kind of league style, and then do a top cut. And then winners will receive product. I have some foiled playmats to give away, and some other good stuff as depending on how many people we end up with. So to join just the Metafy, it's $5 just to jump in the Discord, and that's where I'll be doing all the tournament stuff. So if you're interested in Porcana, or if you just want to hang out in the league, stuff like that, we got some cool stuff coming that way. So otherwise, I got 2 cases worth. We did open a single box last night because we couldn't help ourselves. Had some good stuff in that one. So we did open a Moana foil Stitch snowboarder. Yeah, the Stitch snowboarder. A couple other interesting ones. I want to say we got some foils of some good stuff. Let me see here. The foil Pete from the Blue Pete. There he goes. The foil Pete. I got a couple of the board wipes already, so we're starting off. We're starting off not too bad. Yeah, a couple of the Raging Storms already, so not doing terribly bad already. You'll see us kind of sliding stuff off camera. I got a little card sorter here, so just kind of you'll see my hand flipping across here, and Teresa kind of coming across here too. If you guys met my wife, this is Teresa. She likes opening packs, so here she is. She's not really a gamer per se. She'll play from time to time. You guys might have seen her at Richmond playing some side events and stuff, but usually she's not a very competitive person. So yeah, this is 2 cases plus 1 box, and we'll see where we land after this on play sets. I'm really trying to get all the stuff for the Sapphire Amber Control. I think that would be. Let's just do 1 box at a time. That's easy way to do this. Everything you rip under it. You got nails.
We'll see.
So looking for like the Sapphire Amber Control stuff. Moanas or stuff I hadn't been playing that card, but I'd be interested in just having copies to get my. There's a lot of good optional cards I want to play with. I want to build the new Steel songs. There's a couple of interesting things for that I want to pull out. But Stitch Snowboarders, the board wipes, and then anything of value, like any enchanteds and stuff like that. I don't keep enchanted, so if I pull one and it's something you're interested in, if you want to trade for it or whatever, hit me up. Happy to do something there.
Right.
Watching the chat. Hey guys, appreciate you popping in. Markov, Casey, Mitch. See you guys out there. Yeah, let's get these Pete's. I definitely want to play some Pete's. Um, all right. Well, you can open.
Right.
Sorry, you're a good opener. Yeah, kind of towards the tail end when we finish the last box, I'll see what we have in terms of like what we have for 4+ of, and for the people that have hung around with us, happy to do some giveaways after that.
I like to start with the rares first. Sorry, I don't know if that throws people off. I like to start at the back of the pack, get the fun stuff out of the way.
I think most people are most interested in the rares.
Yeah.
See if we got anything spicy. The If you guys do have any like metagame questions or anything like that, I'll be watching the chat, so feel free to throw anything at me as we're kind of opening here. Just kind of hanging out tonight, doing these box openings.
Pack one.
Yeah. So another Stitch snowboarder, where I think we're up to 3 on that guy after just the second box. So got off to a good start. So might end up with some extras on that guy for anybody that's trying to chase him. Foil on the Ruben for any of you guys that are interested in that damage based deck. Let's get dangerous. I would not never play this card, but you know, somebody will.
How do you want me to do the commons and uncommons?
Just throw them where they're supposed to be. Are you talking about the foils?
No, just the.
Yeah, just keep the same system you had going. I'll
Okay.
look through.
You want me to show everything?
I'd say yeah, just quickly. Hold on, I'll just highlight the rares.
Okay.
And I know kind of what's we do have a sorting tray off to the left. It's not off camera. I grabbed one just for this because like normally when I'm opening these things, it's just chaos and they just live in a pile on the table. Be 100% with you, and then I get in trouble because there's a pile of magic cards or Lacana cards on the table just living there. So this time I bought sorting trays. Like we do have them off camera, and I'm trying to like get better about dealing with Lorcana cards because like just having a lot more coming in these days. Darkwing Duck, the blue one, the red one, and Shinpo. Nothing to see here. Do get the Angel in terms of uncommon, so that's good stuff. You're not guaranteed to see playsets of uncommons with some of this stuff too. So like, I'm happy just to see like playable uncommons. Honestly, you guys have been playing for a while. You probably remember when Smee was up to like $5-6 a piece. Like Sail the Azurite Seas were worth quite a bit at one point. So like Tipo actually is worth still like $2 for an uncommon. So there are still some uncommons that are worth holding on to, especially if they see play in Infinity. Forget where I'm going as we're going.
Yeah.
That way, keep it moving. She's not a professional pack
Well,
opener.
oh, here we go.
Oh, we got a Iconics Stitch snowboarder there, Chernobog, and the Piglet. I'm not sure about this Piglet. Probably not a good one. Nani's a good hit for uncommons.
You stack them on top of each other.
Yep. All right. Otherwise, so for this pack, we got Foil Aladdin, completely worthless. We got this Lilo for our aggro enjoyers. This one is a really good one. This is the one that they changed the rules on just recently. And then I'm gonna try to be organized here. Do they always give you one every color?
They go in order, yeah.
Okay, so they do have.
I don't think all packs do that, but I feel like the recent packs have been in order.
This is uncommon, and then yeah. So some good hits here already. The Lilos and stuff like that. You can
I need a
pack already. I've opened many packs in my life, so I'm pretty quick with it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that especially the iconic Stitch. I'm glad they made like playable cards in iconics this time. I think last time we didn't have hardly anything that was really like mainstream playable. I'm trying to think what last in the last set was like full art. I think for these I'll just show the notable uncommons and foils. So Spen, that's a good hit for super rare. And then this Darkwing Duck, the Thunderquack. If you're RMB, you think this card is playable.
Oh, foil the Piglet.
Nothing else playable in this pack at all. Look through the uncommons here, see if there's anything of note. Yeah, not a winner for this one in terms of uncommons, but the Sven is definitely a winner. This Freeze the Vine card is actually kind of interesting. It's way overstated for the cost, but we just there's like nothing to do with it right now. So if locations do end up being a thing, banish all locations, draw 2, discard. It's pretty wild. RMB does have like a blue steel Darkwing Duck deck out there that looked really interesting. I hadn't tried it out. My buddy David has been trying it. I know he's a detectives believer, and they happen to all be detectives. So Let's just keep a little trash pile over to the right.
Ooh, this is the brew that pairs with the Kenga.
Yeah. You got old Reuben. Reuben's a fun one. And then this pack is kind of trash. We have a foil common. We got the Mickey on with a crutch, and then Morgana, who is apparently a formed villain. I found that out by people blowing me up in the last set review stream. In terms of uncommons in this one, nothing of note. So the Christopher Robin, a decent hit here. I am still completely. I think it's completely wild that Tiny Tim's Crutch is a card. As this is a reprint of Scepter of Arendelle, but this is I think it's just insane that we have a
computer.
Tiny Tim's Crutch is a real thing that we're doing. So anyway, not a good card, but just a wild actual printing. Yeah, people are high on that Rue. I don't know where I'm at with that, but hey, you've got a hit on this one. We got another legendary Moana to go with the first one I opened in the first box. In terms of uncommons, the Snowfort, not too bad. A lot of people are a believer in Snowfort. No other hits in this pack, I'd say, of note.
This is the foil here.
Foil Isis. Isis is a good one. Bell is a good hit. We didn't pick up any of those yet. That's the first Bell.
I don't know what you want to see here.
It is a little bit morbid, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking there. But my question is, from a lore perspective, who stole his crutch? Right? Isn't that really messed up? Like, I don't know. Moana playable in green blue? I don't think so. And I've talked with some of the other green blue stands, and I don't think anybody's really high on that card. I think she is playable in yellow blue. I think she is playable in blue steel. She has a really good home there. I think this Bell is really playable in blue steel and yellow blue. I think both of them are really reasonable. Isis, a really playable purple common card and foil, pretty good. So, all right.
Did I put her with the blues or?
She's blue. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, got another board wipe here. Raging Storm. I think that's our third one we've opened so far. And then the new art, Let It Go. Not too mad about that. In terms of uncommons in this pack, this is kind of an interesting one. I'm not necessarily a marching off the battle believer.
I literally just pulled the same thing.
But some people are into that card.
These.
Mystical Inkcaster. Yeah, not a winner yet. Haven't seen any enchantments just yet either. We got foil marching off the battle to go with these. So almost got the amber sapphire deck put together at this point. Hey, you got a foil bell in this pack. Pretty solid there. So we're on 2 of that card now. Containment unit. Not playable even a little bit. I think this is Grandmother Willow number 4. So that's a winner. And if we end up with a bunch of extra Grandmother Willows for anybody that's out there trying to assemble some play sets and stuff, I don't mind sending out some. I'll probably see what we have in terms of playable uncommons at the end of this and make some sets. And if there are people out there that need them, we'll do a giveaway on that kind of stuff. Same thing with rares and super rares. If we end up with a bunch extra, or if we end up with any extra, I will do some giveaways on those. So you guys don't have to do scalper prices first week. No enchantments so far, and only 2 boxes in. Last time we bought a case, just a single case of the prior set, and we pulled I think 2 enchanted in that one case. So, yeah, no hits in this one. Grab Your Bows is notable. That's like the card I'm definitely interested in playing with. And
Here's the Darkwing Duck.
okay, got the Darkwing Duck Legendary. Colors of the Wind. Some people are playing that in Blurple right now. Pudge, a complete menace to society. I hate that card. Yeah, Markov. I've been seeing that Steel Nani in decks. I think it is annoying enough that we might see that one actually make a little bit of a hit. Like all the Lilo and Stitch cards are pretty close to playable if they're not like mainstream playable. They really were pushing the Lilo and Stitch stuff for sure. This set. I guess that's why you have the Stitch and the Angel on the box. Yeah, Humble, you're a bad person though. That's why you like that card because no one should encourage them to put free cards in the game unless it says destroy all creatures. Foil Lilo, not too bad. That's we're trying to foil out that deck. That's not a playable one. This Steel Stitch is playable, and nothing else of note in this pack. Oh, very nice, Robert. Oh, Humble grumbles. I didn't realize that was Richard and not another guy I know named Humble. Richard, you're not a bad person. I'll take that back. You're bad for liking that card, but you're not a bad person.
Wow.
Your goodness kind of evens out.
Wow.
Ohana means family. This is a card I would not buy at the current rate. This thing is going for like 30 to 50 bucks right now. It is. I don't think it's going to stay that high. I think this card is kind of a trap. I'm playing two in the Ruby Amber deck right now, and it's reasonable. I don't think it is like the end all be all. You are a complicated man. And Richard, thanks so much for you guys getting those stickers for me.
Those are really cool.
Let's see what we got here. So rares, Akud et Muti. A card that a lot of people were saying is kind of the best card in the set. Retro Evolution is Ice. I was kind of high on this card when it first came out, but I think it's probably just unplayable. Honestly, I played a little bit with it. This Miko people have been trying out. I know some people are a believer in this card. No other hits of note here. Yep, that Tinkerbell is going to be the set championship card in a really cool art. I think that's like going to be a really popular one. I don't think it's actually playable, but it is a very popular character. Nice, Robert. Any enchantments I have are up for grabs. I just get rid of them. I don't play with them. They're just shiny things. The only enchantments I own are the 4 set championship Maleficent Dragons. Those are the ones I actually still have. But enchantments actually, if you're trying to play with them, they get so bent. You can see them so easily in the deck. That's kind of a liability. So from a perspective, it's really hard to play them. Got Cobra Bubbles and the Cold Never Bothered Me, kind of a dud pack. A card I got out of here, this 4/6 for 4. People were calling that like the Ground Iago. This thing actually is seeing play in a bunch of decks just because of the Lilo Rockstar pretty solid. The but the Nakoma, I don't know how to say that. Hey, thanks Uzo, I appreciate that. Thanks for the feedback. David wants a Scrooge enchanted. Yeah, I'm into it. I'll pull one and figure it out.
we'll get right on that.
Yes, Casey, I will 100% trade you enchantments for tattoos. Casey is a tattoo artist that does good work, and I am gonna have to make sure I get a tattoo from him. Casey, I've got a bunch of like real estate here that needs to be taken care of. Meaning, like this whole area of my arm is like, and my legs. I just, and my head is bald, so there's a lot of area we can work on. If I pull some enchantments, I'm 100% down to trade it for some tattoos. I don't know how my boss would feel about a head tattoo, but
Don't.
I think we don't. I think it's one of those things where you ask for forgiveness, not permission.
No. Well, thank you.
Lumpy, Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse. We got the combo. Got some pudges going into the pool for potential ones we can give away, and a bunch of duds. Pandemonium says, "If you ever Dumbo Feather and build your own Iago." Yeah, exactly. Well, Amber does everything now. Do you know? Amber is all color identities. Tipo head tat. I'm into it.
She's pretty.
Got a foil angel with the underdog.
That's pretty.
That Scrooge is reasonable. I keep looking at that and trying to play it. Yeah, I don't think anything there of value. The Pudges, the Grandmother Willows. I think those cards are going to be sought after. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this next box. So, for all you horrible aggro enjoyers, I'll set those aside for some giveaways. A tat of Tipo covered in tattoos. I think that's illegal. You're not allowed to cover Tipo in tattoos. He's a growing boy. They wouldn't even look good because they're gonna stretch out.
Just a kid.
You can't get tattoos till you're stopped growing. That last pack.
Okay.
In here. How's the overhead cam, guys? This is a new setup for me. I just got like kind of an overhead situation to try to start doing some gameplay videos. Is this like visible? Is this pretty good for you guys? The lighting I'm still working out. I've got some good lighting, but I just don't know what I'm doing. So I'll probably get some feedback.
We're kind of living in low light right now.
Yeah, I've got like a bunch of kind of lights to see if any uncompts in here that are worth mentioning. Nope, nothing of note here.
Another crutch.
Another crutch. Yeah, all the crutches.
Okay,
Anybody interested in a playset of crutches? I'll definitely give some of those away. How many crutches do you really need? You know. Yeah. Tipo is the new Calvin and Hobbes. You just have Tipo in all kinds of positions out here, living his life. Quality is not meant to be for 480p. Let me see if I can actually change any of that. Software. Yeah, I do not know if that is something I have fucked up, to be honest with you. Oh, I am seeing it now. It is not something I can change without disrupting the stream, so yeah, I definitely should be able to do at least 2K. Give me. Let me see if I can stop stream and then I don't know if that did anything, but I am back. I will have to play around with it more, guys. I am new to this, unfortunately. So this pack, we got Beast, Hanami's family. and a foil Cena. Of note here, we got Grandmother Willow in this pack. So decent uncommons for this one at least.
No, well, bonus.
So another Ohana family. I think this is number 3 for us. Let me know if that fixed the quality at all. I will have to play with that in a later time. Pack, got Marshmallow, Hidden Trap Foil, and a Wreck-It Ralph. Popping back in, trying to get the quality up, guys. Hopefully it is the quality up, guys. Hopefully it is picking up. If not, it may be an internet connection on my side, or not, it may be an internet connection on my side or something. I am goofing up. So thanks for staying with me if you are still here. Got a Darkwing Ducks pair set. What's going on, Fumbles? Pair set. What's going on, Fumbles? I confused you with a local guy who is named Humble Grumbles. I have a lot of FUs and umbles. Got another Lilo here. I think that's number 3 for us so far. The rares. Foil Terror that flaps in the night. Lilo Rockstar and is this a foil? And is this a foil?
This is the foil.
Oh, that's the foil. Where's the other rare? Oh, this is the rare. Just kidding. Ground Councilwoman. Lilo Rockstar still might be a winner. Any uncommons of note in this pack? Not really. Foil Legendary Anna. I think heat number 3. think Heat number 3 for us so far, and then Cobra Bubbles. Nothing to report back on. I think we do have Pudge number 4. I think any pudges that I get beyond this are up for grabs. Anybody is looking to fill out some uncommon set. We can get a couple of play sets. Be happy to give some of those away. Legendary Darkwing Duck. That's pretty cool. Yeah, not really. Stuff must play. For a sec. Foil Flit, Mystical Inkcaster, and another Akud. I think that's only number 2 for so far. Some decent uncommon. Grab Your Bow, Christopher Robin. Nothing else to see here.
I want it go. Bambi. And these?
No, not really. Some of those might be slightly playable. Game Preserve, Ling, and some more of these Morty Field Mouse. Nothing in this pack. Some of these packed up. This is Amber Rares. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we definitely need brighter lighting.
Jiminy Cricket Epic. Too bad. Another one of these Chernobyls. These Chernobyls are. Yeah, I know the cards are backwards. We ended up flipping things around, and I do not have a quick way to flip them horizontally. So hopefully the art of the cards will tell you what the card is. But yeah, I appreciate the heads up, Moses.
It's also backwards here.
Yeah, definitely got to work on some of the technical stuff. Is what it is for right now. Slow Nani, whatever this thing is, and yeah, nothing to see here. Any uncommons of note? Not in this bag. This pack's a dud. Start moving quicker so we can never be done. I'll squat leaving.
Just organizing over here.
Yeah, nothing of note just yet. Hoping for some hits out of the second box. Darkwing Duck Power Thunderquack setup. Yeah, I know people have been well, one person, RMB, has been saying that that is a real thing. And I don't know if it is or not, but I know he likes the Darkwing Duck Blue Steel Detectives deck. I don't know if it is really viable or not, but The detectives package by itself has been decently interesting. Another Moana, pretty good. I think that's Moana number 3 for us so far.
Visiting.
Nope, completely worthless.
Okay.
In the trash. Couple more rares here. Mother will protect. And whatever, Graveyard of Christmas Future. The start of your turn, you may put all cards from under this location into your hand. If you do, banish this location. That is not good. All right, got a lot of unplayables here. Kristoff. Whenever this character, when you play this character, if you have a character name and unplay, you may have a card from chosen players discard on the bottom of their deck. Once per turn, card leaves your discard, draw a card. This is not good. All right, completely worthless. Not even close to being playable. Getting some more of these Crystal Robins, though. I think these are going to be played in Purple Steel.
You gotta clean those up.
Foil
Milo.
snowball fight at some point. Duke Weaselton, 3/3 for 3. Character is banished. You may play a character with 2 costs or less for free. Yeah, I don't think we're doing that. Nothing as far as uncommons this pack either.
What about foil, Grandmother Willow?
Poor Grandmother Willow is probably one of the better things you can pull, honestly. Ooh, Epic Anna.
Anna.
Whoever.
It's on.
Darkwing Duck, Jumbo Jubika. Any uncommons that are worth noting here in this one? Not so much for this pack. Next box ready.
You can put it in the box in front of you.
Finishing up some playsets at least already. Wow, this is interesting. I've never seen a pack where they have upside down cards in the middle of it.
Oh.
These 2 cards are just upside down. That's something.
Hmm.
They're not good. Mega Duck, Thunder Quack, and Let's Get Dangerous. A very Darkwing Duck centric pack. Some more of these Christopher Robin, if anybody's looking for those. The sorter is starting to get full with the commons and uncommons.
I'm probably just gonna take them out.
Yeah.
I'll sort through these and then take them out.
I want to just pile them up a little bit. I think this is number 5 on the Stitch snowboarder, so I'll be happy to give some of those away if some people are looking for those. Any of you folks hanging out? Boobs. I'm gonna take all night.
I'm trying.
All right, Foil Thomas, Dr. Hamstervale. And nothing of note. Well, Tiana, Morgana, and the Olaf. No playable uncommon in this one.
That can move in.
Wing gas device. Colors of the Wind, and then the super rare Darkwing Duck. Got quite a few of these. Underdog Gastons, the Liquidator. If anybody is looking for those, I'd be happy to give some sets of those away. Duke Weaselton, Wooly the Giant. Another foil Isis. That's another playable card, at least in the foil. Still no Enchanteds in box number 3 now. Negaduck. Eeyore, a legendary Elsa. I think that's the first one we've seen for her. Grandmother Willow. I think we're getting into extra copies on that one. So definitely can give away some copies of her.
See? It's hard to see these.
You definitely can't see it if you put it in that camera.
Well, I don't. It's hard to see on here. It's very blurry.
Yeah. You gotta move quick.
I'm trying. You're opening them too quick.
Oh, and the foil Elsa. Bambi and Cobra Bubbles. Another Pudge of note here.
Yeah, another Elsa.
Yeah, a foil one this time.
No. Colors of the Wind.
Yep. I think that's second or third Sven too. Nothing for Enchanted yet. We are on box number 3 of the first case. So nothing interesting just yet. Had some decent hits as far as like just hitting playables and stuff like that. So, but nothing crazy. Emo Slade, Copper, and a Pete. I think that finishes up our first play set of those. And then getting a ton of these Christopher Robins. He does not seem to be that that hard to come by. Will never bother me anyway. Cobra and a foil Chief Tui.
Chef.
I think that's place out of those Lilos now, which are playable.
Educational elimination.
Grandmother Willow, some more of those, which is good. I know people are going to be needing those. Let's just pile up the column.
I need you to be on. I need you to. You can go on sort mode.
Okay. Swap with you.
Let's finish this box and then
Just
we'll
make a
swap.
pile. Just make a pile of comments on comments.
Why?
So
That's
you
the
don't need
whole
to-
point
you
of
don't need to-
organizing.
You don't need to do.
I like to organize.
You don't need to do one by one. You just do it all at once. Takes too long.
That's
Aladdin. That's the first angel we've seen. It's pretty good. And two legendaries in the same pack. That's kind of cool. The first angel, definitely need some more of those. The steel angel.
Hmm.
Flushy. Grandma Thala. And some more of these Chernobyls. Nothing of note here in terms of the uncommon.
And then I got a Pocahontas.
Some more legendary. I think it was the
Oh,
first.
we got some more
Pocahontas we
upside
got.
down ones. So
Yeah.
weird.
Quality control is kind of strange. This set.
Mm.
I think this place in the house is a terrible internet connection. It's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this pack
We're in the
is,
front
like
corner.
pre-opened. That's fun. So some good quality control there. And pre-opened and upside down. This is world first here. Got sealed repacks. Oh, a foil of the Pocahontas. Let It Go and Ruben.
There you go. That's cool.
Need this iconic Moana. I haven't gotten an iconic yet in any of the sets, so it'd be nice to open one of those guys. Oh, another Bell. I think that's on copy number 3, so potentially have some more extras of those at the end of this. Uncommon here. Would love to see a Moana iconic. So like that would be a nice one. This John Smith is pretty cool. I think he is probably a card that we're going to see some play of later on the road. Some more Nannies, which
Was she? I'm assuming she's a matching art.
I presume so. Yeah, I think so. Somebody told me that this one, the Alarmed Queen, the mother or father, they had to like redo the art on this one for whatever reason because the original art was too dark. I want to say it was Pandemonium told me that, but I don't know where he got the information from originally. But
We got the un.
and apparently his logic, his thought was they were a ghost and it was just too sad or something. So we might never know. But there's some art lore for you.
This is going fast.
Yeah, well, it's not going that fast. It's going pretty slow for me. Let me go through this.
You're an organizer. All right.
All the foil hidden traps you could ever want. Some more Lilo rock stars. Those are pretty cool. People think this was kind of a missed opportunity to not do the Lilo Rockstar for the set change card. And kind of go either way on that. I think the Tinkerbell is going to be a popular one.
Upside down. Just one upside down. Just the one.
I don't understand how that happens, the way they come out of the printer. Foil Minnie Mouse, Hopper, and then we got another Pete. So I think this is Pete number 6 at this point. Definitely some of those we'll have to give away. Foil Nala. Another Ohana means family. I think that's a playset of those.
Upside down.
Not a good sign.
I don't like the upside downs.
I mean, it doesn't do anything for me.
All right, you want to sort these?
Yeah.
Switch places.
Yeah. Swap with you.
Watch your head, baby.
And I'll knock the entire. Fix the camera.
Boy. Did.
Knocked over my head. It's the amethyst. Left-handed setup.
Yeah, some of us are left-handed.
You shouldn't be left-handed. If you
That's
are,
not true.
think about what you've done to be left-handed.
You're allowed to be left-handed. People are left-handed all the time.
Yeah, this doesn't. I mean, doesn't make it right.
Mm-hmm. And a Mog and an Eeyore. Those. There you go.
Just make a whole lot.
What's the foil? I think we should have had some Disney music playing or something.
It would have been copyright struck and
Oh.
not monetized.
But never mind. Let's not do that.
They do not want you using their music. Disney is notoriously litigious.
Little foil poo. Oh. Looks pretty.
Foil Moana,
Yeah.
pretty good. That's one of the chase cards in the set right now.
Good job.
You need the iconic one though. I think that's copy number 5 of Moana, so wouldn't mind giving one of those away. See where we land in terms of extra stuff.
That's Tiny Tim. I was about to say Tiny Tim.
Yep, goes with a crutch.
There he is.
That's the combo. Still no enchanted, and we're through the first case, so we're
Yeah.
kind
That's
of
sad.
below average on that. One case plus
We've
one
been. I
box
was
and no
about to say
enchanted.
we're a case plus a box at this point. A foil location. And a Todd.
Yeah, Todd's okay. I think it's the first one of those we've seen.
What colors of the
I think that's at least the fourth bell we've seen, so that's
or the
good.
pudge.
Yeah, lots of pudges. Should have lots of extras of those. Million Cobra Bubbles. You need to make Cobra Bubbles a better card.
Oh, there's another Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, he's so close to being playable. Another Stitch snowboarder. That's actually a good pull. Is she? Yeah, actually, I think she's in there.
Rockstar.
Rockstar Lilo. Another Grandmother Willow. You don't see any enchantments. You got to be excited about uncommons. Nothing to see here. You guys on the stream, just watching the chat here. If anybody is going to any events recently or upcoming, if you're going to Ink Inc. or if you're going to Ghent or if you're going to any of the upcoming CCQs, the one in Mexico, let me know. I know you guys are going to be going to some tournaments. Anybody that's actually going to be making the trip to Ghent?
Copper. Mm.
He's like,
Oh.
it's almost like we lost earlier.
What? We lost?
No.
I thought those together for me.
Got nothing to see here. Need some playables here.
Is that the John Smith?
It's not terrible.
I was wondering.
It's not good.